Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited because this is going to be my first time making rose water. And I've been wanting to do this for a while to add into my hair leave-in. And I'm so excited, guys. So it turned out beautiful. I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients that I've used. So just stay tuned and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So now starting with the ingredients, I already cut off the roses from the bouquet and we have our rosemary. Now I added this lemongrass, and let me tell you guys, this lemongrass is the key to making your product smell amazing. You want pure aloe juice with no pulp, no additives, and this is a little bit of glycerin that I have. And last, you want to use distilled water since it doesn't have any minerals in it. And you're gonna bring, I don't know exactly how much water I put in the pot, but you want it to be enough to where all the roses are fully submerged, because when you boil the water, it's gonna evaporate a little bit anyway, so it's better to have more than not enough. But I absolutely am obsessed with how these roses changed color. It was just so pretty. And then, like, I don't know, something about this process is like so beautiful, and I'm obsessed. Like, I'm gonna be making rose water for my face now. I thought I would have enough to do so, but I didn't make enough because I was making a hair leave-in for me and my boyfriend. But next time I'm definitely gonna make one for like a facial toner. And just look at the roses, they look so pretty. And eventually it's going to start changing color, the water. And I added the rosemary a little bit after. I honestly meant to put it in as soon as I added the roses in, but I forgot. So definitely don't wait to add the rosemary, because the rosemary, it takes a little longer to kind of like extract in the water than the roses, because the roses are just petals. Rosemary is, they're petals too, but they're a lot more dry. So add the rosemary in with the roses at the same time, and then just constantly stir the pot to make sure everything's fully submerged and soaking. Now I'm pouring in the aloe first. That's gonna be like, it's gonna make up most of the bottle, so I'm pouring it more than halfway, because this is also one of the most important ingredients that you want to have in, because it's very hydrating. And now for the oils, I'm adding in 3 oils: botana oil and castor oil. So both the botana oil and the castor oil are completely concentrated. There aren't any extra ingredients in them, which I recommend to check the label before you buy, especially the botana oil, because there are a lot of fakes out here. So if you're buying it online, I wouldn't recommend. I would rather go to like your local hair store. But I added about like a full drop of the botana oil, which is like 2 squeezes in both bottles. And then for the castor oil, I guess I just kind of eyed it. I really like castor oil, so I put like a decent amount. Excuse me. I feel like I added about a teaspoon, maybe even a little less. I ended up adding a little bit more than you see on here. But now this is the key ingredient, in my opinion: the lemongrass oil, 100% lemongrass oil. It is so freaking good. It helps your scalp, it helps stimulate hair growth and cleanses the scalp. It's great for the follicles, and not only with all those benefits, it smells amazing. It smells literally like lemon, and that adds such a beautiful scent to the product. So I would definitely recommend adding the lemongrass in it. But if not lemongrass, or you don't really like lemon scent things, just find another essential oil that's safe for the scalp that smells really good, if you want your hair product to smell good. And now I'm adding the glycerin, which is another important product because that adds a lot of hydration to the hair and is really good, especially for color treated hair. So the glycerin, I put a decent amount, not too much because I don't want it to be too greasy, but you know, just enough. And I had to add some more of that lemongrass because I'm obsessed. That's my new favorite oil. And I didn't measure anything. I kind of just eyeballed it and kind of made sure that I put enough oil, or the same amount, in both bottles. But if you want to make it with exact measurements, up to you, you can do so. But I like to eyeball things. It just makes it quicker and easier, and honestly, you get the same results. So now obviously we're straining the roses and rosemary. Get a better strainer because mine, for some reason, well, not for some reason, the holes are still a little big. So I got a little bit of rosemary pieces in it, but it wasn't too bad, and I was able to refrain from like getting it in the bottle. So, but just keep that in mind. Use a good strainer. I love how rich and pinky red this color looks. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm obsessed with the rosemary water now. I mean, with the rose water. It's just so gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys a couple tips for color treated locks. Just some things that I do to keep my locks healthy and hydrated. So I did kind of revamp my moisture spray. And not gonna lie guys, this is probably the best one that I've ever made for so many reasons. I feel like I have a lot more products in here for hydration, like the rose water, the glycerin, and the other essential oils. The lemongrass oil that I added in here really did an amazing job at adding a beautiful smell to this leave-in. Like, I'm obsessed. And lemongrass is so good for the hair follicles and promoting growth as well. So, and a couple of other oils that I added in there are good for hydration. Like I can never remember what the name of that oil is. But I'll put it up on the screen. And then castor oil is really good too. But having a really nice leave-in conditioner is very important. And I spray my hair, like, I would say 2 times a day, morning and night. Sometimes even 3 times a day if I feel like I can use a little bit of moisture. And because this product is very lightweight, you're not gonna get any buildup. Like, you're gonna be fine if you spray your hair like 5 times a day, honestly. But keeping your hair hydrated is so important. Honestly, I don't even wear a bonnet that much anymore. I have satin pillowcases, and I feel like that has actually really helped me too, because sometimes the bonnet can be a little irritating for like my edges. And if anything, sometimes I'll just lift it over my ears, but that's uncomfortable too. So sometimes I just don't wear a bonnet and I just sleep with a satin pillowcase. As long as your hair is not rubbing on anything like a cotton or just any other fabric that can cause friction, because you don't want your hair breaking off while you're sleeping. So either do that. If you find bonnets to be comfortable for you, wear a bonnet or just put a satin pillowcase on. If you're not home and you're sleeping somewhere and they don't have a satin pillowcase, definitely just sleep with a bonnet on. Protect your hair at all costs. Another thing that I do is deep condition my hair when I shower, after I wash my hair. And I use okay, sorry, my phone had like stopped filming for a while, but like I was saying, I interchange between 2 shampoos. One that I got sent from this brand. It's like a ginger shampoo. I actually really like it because it's very hydrating. And then I also, if I don't use that and I really want like a deep clean, I'll use Dr. Bronner's soap and then just kind of dilute it a bit with the water. And that one works really well too if you're really trying to like get a nice deep clean for your locks. But the leave-in conditioner, the deep conditioner that I use is hang on, let me show you. I'll grab it. This is the deep conditioner that I use. This one is really good for damaged hair, dry hair, brittle hair, whatever. I don't use this like every time I wash my hair, but especially after I color it, then I'll definitely use this. It's really good. It really helps with hydration. Your hair feels immediately soft, and it doesn't have to be that one, but I do recommend deep conditioning your hair if your locks are color treated. It's not gonna get stuck in your locks. Just be very thorough when rinsing your hair out and you'll be fine. And make sure you're squeezing your locks too when you're rinsing it out. I haven't experienced any buildup with it so far, so yeah, your locks are still, I don't know. I feel like just because your hair is locked doesn't mean that you can't condition it. I feel like your hair needs conditioning, especially if your hair is color treated. But even if it's not, like, it's nice to add a little bit of hydration in your hair, and it works for me, so I'm gonna keep doing it, you know. Also use non-permanent dye, because if you use permanent dye, then you're gonna have to reprocess your hair to change the color if you end up not liking it or you get over the color. So I know for me that's kind of the thing with me, so I never use permanent dye. I always use vegan rinsable dye that comes out within like a couple, or at least a month of washing your hair, you know? Oh, I do brush my locks sometimes too. I don't do it all the time, but I would say at least maybe like 2-3 times a week when I'm doing my hair. I'll take like a bristle brush that's not hard, it has to be soft, and then I just go through each section of my locks and brush all the way down. I did start combing the ends of my locks out, but only on certain parts. I didn't finish my whole head because it takes a lot. It takes a lot of work, and I'm just doing it little by little. But I do like how it looks with like, oh sorry. I do like how it looks when the ends are curled, because I feel like my curls are so pretty. Like little ringlets, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Other than that, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you tried this tonic. I'm obsessed with it mostly because of the color. It's so pretty, so vibrant, and it smells amazing, guys. Amazing. Okay, it's definitely that lemongrass. It kind of overpowers everything else, but it still has that earthy smell because of the rosemary and the rose. But that lemongrass, I still smell it now, and I hope my hair smells like it too. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys soon.